In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with your WordPress account. Keep in mind that we're not currently going to be setting up a WordPress blog site. We're just doing this to create our account so that you can start posting to the course blog for those reflections. So when you go to WordPress.com, this screen tends to change every time I log in. So you're looking for the Get Started button. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's in the upper right-hand corner. So again, just look for the Get Started. So let's click on Get Started. And you'll see that you have step 1 of 4. So it says, let's create a site. Now, again, keep in mind, we're really not going to create a site. So we're going to skip all this right now. So let's go down to the bottom and click Continue. And now it says, let's give your site an address. So it says, enter your site's name or some keywords that describe it. So we'll just go ahead and use our name. I'm just going to make one up right now. All right, let's see what we get. Now, one of the things you want to look for here, this is just giving some suggestions. You want to look for free. So anything beyond that, don't bother with it. So find the one that says free. And again, don't worry about this right now, but you might want to start taking screenshots or at least noting what the address is. Let's go ahead and click select. Now at this step, step 3, you've got 4 options: free, personal, premium, or business. I personally like free things, so we're going to go ahead and go for free. So click on start with free. Now this is where I want everybody using their Cincinnati State email address. Don't use anything but that. Now because I already have an account set up, I've got to make one up. And then make sure you put your password in. Let me do a different one here. But that, don't worry about the username, although you do need to know what it is. And remember your password. Go ahead and click continue. And if you use a different email address, which I'm probably going to get that since I've used it several times, I'm going to go ahead and let me get a different one here. Let's see what I can use as far as. Once you do that, you're going to go ahead and click continue, and then you're just going to go ahead and log out at that point. All right. So once you're done, you'll go ahead and go to our WordPress site. And when you go to the WordPress site for this course, you'll see my name and the course name and number. And you should see whatever active blog is available. And what that means is you're going to be posting, it's like a discussion forum. You're going to be posting your answers to various questions throughout the semester. Now, there's going to be times when you're not going to see anything because it's not something we're working on that week. You might see something that says, where's my blog? And you see a picture of Einstein. It's because we don't have anything assigned for that week. So I'm pretty strict on the deadlines here, folks. So if you miss the deadline, you miss the post. So at this point, you're going to see a description. You've got the instructions, the description. You have a post date. That's when you have to post your answers. And you have a reply date. That's when you need to reply to anybody's postings. Now, obviously, if you're the first one, you're going to have to wait and come back and revisit this. So don't send me an email that says, I don't have anybody to reply to. Well, it's because you need to come back and visit it later and make sure you do it before the reply date. Click on Introduction Blog. Click on the title of the blog. In this case, it was Introduction. This is where you would post your answer. Now, if you're not logged in yet, you're going to have to go ahead and provide that information. So let me go ahead and log in as myself. Okay. All right. I'll just put down an example of a post. All right. Then you click on Post Comment. All right, now if I'm not logged in, which I was not logged in at the time, then it'll bump me over here and I'll need to log in. And you can always click Remember Me if you want to. Be careful though, if it's not your computer, I'd suggest you not do that. So if you're not logged in, even though you did click on the blog title and you start to type your response, it'll take you to the login screen. And so this is my login. I'm sorry, my post. So now if you want to reply to somebody's, you read their post and then you click reply that's within their post. Okay, you don't come down here. So just keep that in mind. I don't care what avatar you're using or anything like that. You can leave it to the default. And that's how we're going to be using WordPress for this class for all of our blogs. So you're going to have 4 blogs: your introduction, blog reflection 1, 2, and 3.